What's up, guys? I'm here for another video, and today we're going to be discussing some new Godzilla X Kong the New Empire merch and stuff. So let's get started. So this is a Playmates Godzilla 2024 24-inch Godzilla. This is it's Evolved Godzilla, of course. It's in the same poses as the 6-inch and 12-inch figure or toy. I don't know if I'm going to get this guy because, one, it's a giant Godzilla, and that's cool to own a giant Godzilla. But I kind of wish they would have re-released that one 2014 giant Godzilla. That would have been cool. Or just do a new kind of stance for this guy. But honestly, it doesn't look too bad. I'm actually pretty excited for this. I don't know how much this will cost, but it's pretty cool to see that they are attempting to do the 24-inch Godzilla figures. And they're also doing a Kong, which we'll get to next. But basically, it's the same paint and sculpt as the 6-inch and 12-inch Godzilla. So, I mean, I guess it's on you if whether you're going to get this or not. But the next character we have is Kong. And, yeah, I don't know if this is finished yet because it looks like he just has arm articulation and I don't even know if he has leg articulation. I know he has head articulation, but it's kind of limited. I don't know if they're gonna add all the extra points or but it's just basically you could only I guess it has the articulation of that 12-inch GVK Kong, and that's about it, unless they're going to add more articulation. But basically, he has his gauntlet, and it actually doesn't look too bad. And I of course, it looks better than the Godzilla. I don't know if I'm going to get this guy, though. I'm not too sure. It depends on how they look when they come out. But yeah, there's the Kong, and he honestly doesn't look too bad either. This is not too special. It's just bracelets for Godzilla X Kong the New Empire. Nothing big here. So the next thing we have is some Godzilla X Kong the New Empire plushies. And on the top left, you see there's Suko. Right next to him is Kong. And then we have Godzilla Evolved on the other side. And I don't know if that's another Godzilla Evolved, but on the bottom right, you see -1 plushies. And then on the left, a mix of Godzilla and Kong plushies. And honestly, these don't look bad. I'll actually consider buying some, so stay tuned for that. So the next thing we're covering is the Godzilla X Kong Funko Pops that were just shown off today, so let's get started. So the first character we're covering is Kong, and this is a Kong that looks like the GBK one with the added scars and his gauntlet, his Thanos gauntlet, and yeah, he doesn't look bad at all. I mean, he looks like a Funko Pop, so that's all that matters, right? There's going to be a 6-inch version and a 12, I think, about 10-inch. A 10-inch one that, the giant Kong, so that's, and it's the same sculpt, so there's nothing no other unique different Kong sculpts. This is just the only Kong sculpt. So, yeah, but honestly, it looks pretty good. The next character we have is Scar King, and he looks really pissed. He's bald, so that's cool. That's really nice. He has war paint. You can see the war paint, and yeah, it's basically just the Scar King design, just Funko Pop version. So honestly, there's nothing really to cover with that Scar King. I would say he's almost my least favorite Funko Pop out of them all, but I have my least favorite we're about to cover in a little bit. So yeah. Next is Shimu, and Shimu actually looks like the second best out of the sculpt wise. I think the Shimu looks actually pretty cool. She has the ice breath, which kind of looks like a crystal breath, but it's ice. So, but yeah, Shimu is actually looking really good, and I'm actually really liking the Shimu Funko Pop. So, good job, Funko. You made Shimu look pretty cool in this. Dear God, here is Suko, and actually looks really creepy. Has the big green eyes. It has a scar on its eye, which is kind of like the Playmates one, so I guess he will have a scar on his eye. And, yeah, basically a baby Kong that, is posed weird, so that's Zuko. And probably my least favorite of the Funko Pops. I'm not really impressed with Zuko. The next character we're covering is Godzilla, which actually Godzilla got a lot of Funko Pops in this wave. Kong last for GBK, for the GBK line. Kong got like 4 different variants. This Godzilla got 3 this time, so that's honestly pretty cool. We got Godzilla with his heat ray, and yeah, I think this is the 6-inch one. This is a 6-inch Godzilla with heat ray. I didn't hear about exclusive yet, but honestly, come on, that's probably gonna come out. Same with Shimu. They're probably gonna make 2 exclusives for that one. So the Godzilla does look pretty cool, and I gotta say the Godzilla does look the best out of all of them. Now, I'm honestly debating if this is my favorite, but this is an Amazon exclusive, so you're gonna have to order this one from Amazon. It's Godzilla sleeping, and it's the best looking Funko Pop. It's probably my second favorite, honestly, but it's so unique. I love it. So I'm glad they're doing like unique kind of poses for Godzilla and Kong, and I think that's really cool. So great job. And finally, here's my favorite one. We have the giant Godzilla, which I'm definitely getting because I passed up on the GVK one. But the giant Godzilla from Godzilla X Kong looks sick, and I can't wait to see this one in person. It looks really cool. So I'm really excited for the Funko Pops. So the next thing we actually have is a popcorn bucket with Godzilla and Shimu on one side and Kong and Scar King on the other. So it's just, this is for when you go to the movies, you could order this popcorn bucket and then put popcorn in there. So yeah, I'm actually excited that they're doing stuff like this for the movie. So yeah, I'm pretty happy. So the next thing we actually have is some like cup toppers for Godzilla X Kong, and we have 3 different characters. The characters are Scar King, Kong, and Godzilla. Scar King, I don't know what to say. He just, I don't know what he's doing. He looks like he's shrugging. We have Kong, which looks like Peter Jackson's King Kong. And then we have Godzilla, which honestly, the Godzilla looks the best. And if they're selling these separately, I'm getting the Godzilla one for sure. Come on. That one actually looks pretty cool. So the next 3 things we have is a Kong paper bag with just Kong on there. We have a Godzilla cup with 2 straws. So if you want to be romantic, there you go. And then we have a Kong cup. And it's just a Kong cup. That's it. So the next thing we have, and this is the interesting thing, the bag clips. And if you're wondering about the one with Mothra in there, that was the fake one. I'm not saying Mothra isn't in the movie. She might not be. She might be in the movie. But yeah, those bag clips that were shown last time were fake, and that was made by like one Godzilla guy's editors, I'm pretty sure. So there's that. But first, we have Godzilla, which the Godzilla actually looks pretty cool. It's Evolved Godzilla, and we have Kong, which has his scarring. So, and yeah, these look pretty alright. And here is our 2 antagonists. We have Scar King that has a very pointy head, and it's just Scar King. And then the Shimu is standing, so I guess this kind of shows that Shimu is gonna stand up, kind of like how Anguirus goes on all 4s and stands up sometimes. So yeah, that's pretty interesting. I think that was already kind of confirmed though, basically. So yeah, there's that. So first, oh my god, that's Zuko. He looks very weird and creepy. He has a scar on his eye, so there's that. But here's Doug, and now we're gonna talk about Doug. He has the spider crab thing in his mouth, so I think that's just like the GVK scene. I don't think that's actually going to be in Godzilla X Kong: The New Empire. So there's those 2, and Tsuko looks really creepy, and it's scaring me. So here's the next two, and the first one we're just going to talk about very quick is Godzilla, which looks a lot like a Showa Godzilla. He doesn't look like legendary to me, so that's a little weird, but here's our new character named Parrot Frog. What the fuck? What? Okay, it looks like a creature from Star Wars, first of all, and it's damn creepy. I don't think it's gonna play a big role. I definitely don't think it's gonna play a big role. He has wings on his arms, so that's just great. It looks like it's gonna just kill me. So, yeah, I think it's just gonna be like a side monster that you see in the water or something. So yeah, there's that. So let's just talk about Kong very quick. Kong has his Infinity Gauntlet, of course. I mean, you know, my boy has to have his Infinity Gauntlet. I mean, and it's basically the same as regular Kong. He just has the gauntlet on, so yeah, nothing too special. But let's talk about Godzilla, because it says jumping Godzilla, which it's probably just him jumping, you know? And I hope that's what it is, because my brother said, what if it's him doing the Godzilla dance in Monster Zero? And that scared the shit out of me, because if they actually do that, why? Just why? I don't think he's actually going to do the Godzilla dance, but if he does, I'm going to be kind of concerned. But yeah, I think this is just him doing a jump or whatever. Hopefully, it's not the Godzilla dance. For the love of God, just please no. And the last one is a Godzilla X Kong keychain with a little Godzilla on there. Oh, with that being said, that is all we have for this video for today. We got some keychains, some new Godzilla theater merch, and then we got some Funko Pops and some plushies, some more Playmates. So what is your favorite thing that I covered on this video? Leave it down in the comments. Also, I did hand select some videos for you guys. It's a series called Kaiju and Friends, and it's really funny. Also, for a Kaiju and Friends thing that I am doing, it's going to be something about a Super Bowl. And if you're wondering what it is, I will send the link to my Discord in the comments, so you guys can go to my Discord and find out about it. Basically, it's about making your own commercial for my series, and basically just make it funny. And yeah, it's gonna be a funny video where the characters just react to the commercials you guys make. And yes, I will credit you for those videos. Even if you have a channel, let me know. I'll put it in the description, so you could, you know, just a shout out for submitting a video in my Discord. So yeah, and that is it for this video. If you are interested in making a commercial for that, I will put it in the description. I will put my Discord in the description. And basically, all you gotta do is make a funny video for like a commercial like thing, and submit it in my Discord under a Super Bowl thing. So yeah, just if you have any other questions about that, just let me know in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.